Hello my beautiful geeks. Today I'm reviewing the book Bewitched. So this book is essentially about these four girls. Iris, there is, oh my god, did I seriously forget their names? Binks, that's Greta, and that's Ridley. And they are all witches. They are part of a coven, run by her, Greta. Essentially what happens is there is witches getting killed, and they're trying to solve who killed their friend, the new girl, Penelope. This book does deal with witchcraft. It deals with character death. What else? Do animals do not get harmed in this book? No animals are harmed in this book. There is descriptions of blood. So if you get a little woozy or you don't like that stuff, just keep that in mind if you're ever reading this book. I really liked this book up until the ending. Which is really unfortunate, but the ending was very, very rushed. It felt like they were just trying to get something out, which is quite unfortunate with a book that you can tell they really had something thought out, and then they were like, oh no, we're almost at the end of the book, let's just rush this out because we need to get this out to the public. And that's kind of how it felt. Excuse me. Pardon me, sorry. Yes, the characters, I have to say Ridley and Binks are definitely my favorite. Ridley, her story is really interesting because she is a transgender woman. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, please correct me in the comments. I'm so sorry. She is a woman and she has to use her magic to retransition into what she would, I guess you could say biological sex. I hope I'm saying that right. And that's really sad because her family doesn't know that she is who she is. So that was really sad, but it's a really interesting storyline with Ridley. I also really like Binks. She's very much on her own and she's very much herself. And if anybody tries to stop her from, like, let me just say her instincts are very strong. So when whenever Greta, the coven leader, tries to stop her from doing things, she's very much like, no, I'm going to do it anyway because I know this will benefit us. I just really like Binks. Greta is alright. She can get annoying a little bit at times. She has a cat, which is her familiar. And the cat does go missing and she becomes very hysterical, and that's like kind of, it happens a couple times in the book where the cat goes missing and she becomes very hysterical, and then she's very much like my cat every 2 freaking seconds, which can get annoying, but I get it, it's your pet and that's very special. Iris is the only character that I absolutely hated. She rambles a lot. She just seems very annoying, and whenever she contributes to a discussion, it doesn't really help any of the other characters in the story. She's just kind of there, unfortunately. The very, very ending of this book, the epilogue, you think that's the very end of this book, that there won't be another book, and then surprise, they leave you with a line that's like, let me just find it. Let me just look. Yeah, it's like, she thinks something big is about to happen. And you're like, alright, I don't even want to bother reading the second book because the ending was so rushed, it just didn't feel natural and it really put me off. So I was like, I don't even want to read the second book. It is 322 pages, so it is quite the lengthy read considering the text is quite small. But I was able to finish this in about a week. That's without school or anything stopping me, and I would read it for a good, like, hour. every day, and I was able to finish it in a week. I would recommend this book if you just want a fun read that kind of leads you into what witches are and that world. I think that's really, really interesting, and I think this book definitely introduced me to it. It's a really interesting book, but the ending is just not great. So if you want a fun little read, I definitely recommend Bewitched. You won't regret it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and comment and thumbs up this video if you like to. I definitely love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Not the description. Oh my god. The comments down below. If you read this book, tell me what your thoughts. If you want to know more about the book, definitely ask me. I'm always willing to answer questions for you guys. This is a safe place, and I want you guys to know that. And I want you guys to be able to express your opinions without feeling like someone will attack you. And if someone attacks you, I will attack them back in a nice, positive way. I just want everybody to be a good community on here for everybody, because I know life can be hard and can suck sometimes. So I want you guys to have a nice, safe space here. Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram and on fanfiction at Unapologetically Geeky. It's the same way it's spelled here. And you can also follow me on TikTok at UnapologeticGeek1. I do cosplay, I do acting, and I also do a little bit of directing on there. So if you'd like to follow me, I definitely would appreciate it. Come say hi. I love that kind of stuff. I like interacting with you guys. But yeah, do I have anything else to say to you guys? No. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, my beautiful